Hi. Today, Vicky and I are making Egyptian bread.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we're going to start with 3 cups of flour. And you dump it into a bowl.
Just like that. Okay.
Next,
Is it?
a teaspoon of salt.
Put it in this little bowl. Then you put it in the big bowl. Like that. Wait, did it come out?
After that, we have
1.5 teaspoons of dry yeast.
So you add the dry yeast into the bowl.
And then
And
you have
the sugar is optional. We chose to do it.
Got it.
The sugar is optional. We chose to do it to add some sweetness.
Yeah, it's not that much. It's half a teaspoon of sugar. No, it's like more half.
Might be the salt.
Yeah, that's definitely the salt. And then
Then you add 1 cup of warm water.
it's like pretty warm. Yeah, pretty warm.
Now we're gonna mix. Excuse me, Karen. Sorry, Cameron.
I like mixing. My hand is so bad.
You want me to mix it on?
Man up.
Ooh, feels like Play-Doh.
So the Egyptians ate this bread most of the time. It was more of an unhealthy choice, kind of, rather than a healthy choice. For healthy choices, they usually ate cooked vegetables and lots of different meats, like goat and stuff. That's what like, a lot of they ate, but they always
also had dairy.
yeah, lots of dairy. And they like when I'm trying to explain something and I don't know how to say
Both the
it.
rich and the poor eat this bread.
Yeah.
And it said that mostly women would make it on a daily basis.
Yeah. And like even before dinner, they'd mostly eat the healthy stuff, but they'd always, well, most of the time they would have this as a side as well because they just really liked. So yeah, so they always eat this bread. It's a really traditional Egyptian food. And the dough is getting a little sticky, so probably add a little bit more flour. Tiny bit. See?
Use that stuff in the bowl.
What stuff?
The bowl. The one that we mixed in. Why aren't you just doing it directly into the...
I don't know. That's a good idea.
Now my hands.
Yeah. So this is beer bread, but
What?
without the beer because we're kind of a lot underage.
We're not that far in.
Okay. And then, like I said, as a more healthy dinner, they ate boiled vegetables and meat and occasionally more bread. They also drink wine and drink lots of dairy products. And also the royalty, like more high-end people like priests and royalty, like ate a lot better.
I got meat.
Yeah, this is like they had like meals of honey roasted wild gazelle, spit roasted ducks, pomegranates, and berry like fruit called jujubes with honey cakes for dessert. So they ate a lot better than
The poor.
yeah, the poor or the regulars. Yeah, that's what they ate. Yeah. We also have the history of the food, and it says, know if I'm even in the front. Ancient Egyptian food was like surprisingly diverse. They had wheat, which is made into beer bread, which was one of the main ancient Egyptian foods eaten by both rich and poor ancient Egyptians. The bread making process, first the grain was made into flour. It was made into dough with water and yeast, which was placed in clay mold before cooked in stone oven. They also made beer bread by using barley, and also beer was also drank by the both rich and poor. The ancient Egyptian food of the rich included meat, which includes beef, goat, and mutton, fish from the Nile, which includes perch, catfish, and mullet, and poultry, which includes like goose, pigeon, duck, heron, or crane, and they ate those on a daily basis. And like I said, the rich had a way more, they had a lot more of a selection for food than the poor did. And yeah. We also got our this recipe and the ingredients. We got it from a website called Amira's Pantry, so go check that out if you want to. Even though I'm not sponsoring, so
We decided to make them into little ovals, I
Yeah.
guess. And the oven just finished preheating, so we'll stick them in there, wait for them to rise and finish cooking. Then we'll taste test them.
well, after we put a little spread on them and black seeds. And we preheated the oven to 375 if you want to do so. This is the finished product of the bread, and Evie will be taste testing it. And so, you want to show them taste testing and see how it tastes?
It's actually pretty good. I mean, it just tastes like bread. Like when you buy those little rolls of bread, that's what it tastes like. Dad, come try our Egyptian bread.
Okay.
Vicky.
This is Evie's dad trying.
It just tastes like bread.
Tastes a lot like bread.
You can finish that if you want.
I'd like some butter.
Some butter out the fridge.
I mean, I'd like you to put some butter on it. It is very good though.
It tastes like bread. I like
I
it.
like it.
That was our Ancient World Civ project, and
We hope we get a good grade.
yeah. Mr. Tack, let's vote for an A.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Out.
It tastes like bread.
It could maybe use a little butter.
That's what Dad said too.
But ancient Egyptians
It was
didn't
pretty
have
good.
butter.
They didn't have butter.
They did have butter because they had like dairy products and they would get someone to churn the butter for them.
Yeah, but
You guys did pretty good.
Mom, where's the bag?